So you just saw how to get user input at the command line, but sometimes it's not practical to have all of the values you're looking for specified when you run the script. Luckily, there's a way to get input during the execution of a script. I'll write a typical question, and then write read name. The read keyword pauses the script to wait for input, followed by return or enter, and it stores that input in the variable you specify. Here, I've used name. There are also some options that read can accept. Let's ask for a password. And here I'll use read-s followed by a variable name. The -s means silent, which means that it won't show the characters that I type in. I can also write everything on one line with the -p option, which writes out a prompt before the input area. And let's echo all that out just to see what's going on. And if I run this, first I'm prompted for my name, and then my password, which you can see is not appearing when I type, and then our inline prompt. What's your favorite animal? I like cats. And now you can see the values that were collected. There are some other options as well, and I encourage you to explore them if you need more flexibility in your script. There's another way of getting input as well, in a handy menu form. Let's make some room here. And for that, I'll use the keyword select. Select is followed by the variable name that you want to store the selection in this case animal, and then the word in followed by a list of the options to select from. After that comes a do block, and that will encapsulate whatever you want to do with the selection. It's important to break out of the loop when you have a response, otherwise the loop will continue forever. So I'll save this, and then I'll run it at the command line, and you can see I get a very nice numbered list of words and a prompt to enter a number. When I pick a number, I get back the string associated with it. Of course, this kind of input pairs very nicely with the case function to respond to the user's selection. Let's change the selection list a little bit, and I'll add a quit item. And then here inside the do block, I'll add a case statement. I'll change the variable name here as well to make a little bit more sense. Then I'll add a case block. Here I've got options cat, dog, and quit, and in the case block I respond to each of those selections, and then I have a fall through condition in case the user enters something that doesn't match an option that I've provided. Let's see what this looks like when it runs. I'll type the number 1, and even though I didn't type the word cat, the case statement is matching that term because it was provided by the select statement. It asks for input again, and I'll type 2 for dog, and I get back a similar response. I'll type 3 for quit, and it quits because I said to break for that option. So that's all pretty straightforward and easy to implement in your own script.